everybody, it's that time again. It's Sunday, so it's time for another Signature Sunday video. This is Scott from Comic Book Hangover, and I'm going to be sharing 5 more signed books from my collection. Now, every week I like to do these on Sunday because it's kind of a thing where on YouTube, Facebook, there's a hashtag Signature Sunday, and there are people who do these just kind of post pictures of the books they have signed. I thought it'd be more fun to just kind of do a video of that and kind of share some stories, if there are any stories involved, and just kind of talk about a little bit about the comic books that we have signed. So once again, this isn't something that I'm going to say is totally mine. I would never do that. So anybody else who watches this, if you would like to do a sort of a Signature Sunday video series as well, I would be more than happy to check that out. I really do like seeing what other books people have signed and hearing any and all stories that go along with them. So jumping into this week's 5, we have Astonishing Wolf-Man. This is number 1. This is from Free Comic Book Day years ago. This is signed by Jason Howard. He did another book that I talked about recently. He was at my local comic shop, and what was it? Superior Spider-Man 26, I think it was. And he was at my local comic book shop a couple years ago and did a signing there. So I got this one. I got that Superior number 26. I think I got another one signed by him too. But super nice guy. Would love it if he would come back. It was great having him at my LCS. So I got this one signed by him. I do like his signature. That's pretty cool. But Astonishing Wolf-Man number 1, signed by Jason Howard. This is the Free Comic Book Day edition. Next up is one of the many Dan Mendoza signatures I have. This one is Dollface number 1. I'm sharing this one first, mainly because Dollface, out of all of his creations, Dollface is my favorite one. She is just a unique character. She's basically the spirit of a witch hunter, or a girl from a family of witch hunters. She's the last remaining one. She ends up in modern times, and she's in a doll's body. Not just any kind of a doll. Originally it started off as a as a sex doll. And as time goes on, the body gets augmented, gets stronger, and gets a wonderful array of different weapons that she can use to defend herself and take out the witches who are still alive, that she's still trying to get revenge for killing her family on. So it's a really interesting series. I really enjoyed it. I don't know what's really going on with it. I think that issue 16 was the last one that came out, and it's been almost a year since an issue's come out. So I've basically given up any hope of getting any more books for it. So this is the first issue. One of the first issues that I have signed. There's another one. There's a black and white sort of sketch variant that came out that I got signed. I'll share that in a future video. But Dollface number 1 by Mr. Dan Mendoza. Next up, something a little different. One that I kind of forgot I even had in my collection. This is Powerpuff Girls number 1. This is from 2000, when DC was printing this book. They had a whole bunch of Cartoon Network books at the time. But this one I got signed in the year 2000 by Philip Moy, who is the cover artist, and he was also the interior artist of this. I wish I could remember where I got this signed. It was probably Motor City Comic Comics. That's where I got most of my books signed. So just a great little book. I picked up the first couple of issues of this. I was and still am a big Powerpuff Girls fan. The original series, not the new one. And got an opportunity to get this one signed by him, by Philip Moy, and I took the chance. So it's one of those sort of oddball books that I have in my collection. Speaking of oddball books, The Toxic Avenger, number 1. This is from Marvel's sort of ongoing series that didn't last for very long, but I got this one signed thanks to my good friend Cody Lockwood from Lockwood's Loot. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and link to some of his stuff. I think he's got a Facebook page. I'm going to go ahead and link to his Facebook page, because he has this service where he will, for a fee, he will take your books to shows and get them signed. He also works with CBCS, or CGCS. I keep forgetting. But he works for one of the grading. I'll post a link to that as well, because he's a good guy, always going above and beyond for the people who rely on him, and he will go out of his way to try to get your book signed. If he doesn't, then it's because there are things beyond anybody's control. But I'll go ahead and link. But he was able to get this one signed by the Toxic Avengers creator, Lloyd Kaufman. You can see it says, To Sexy Scott. So he knows me without actually knowing me. It's kind of weird, but it says To Sexy Scott XO Lloyd Kaufman. So this book is it's kind of a dollar comic, but this one here is now priceless to me. It's got Mr. Lloyd Kaufman's signature on it. And another book that I got signed thanks to Cody Lockwood, Warlock and the Infinity Watch #1. One of my favorite covers of all time, outside of the Ghost Rider ones that I really enjoy. This to me, this is an iconic cover. This is one of my favorite covers, and it is Angel Medina. He did the cover. I think he did the interior art as well. It's been forever since I've read this series. But again, he was at a show that Cody was going to, and I got this one and another book signed by Angel Medina, courtesy of Cody Lockwood from Lockwood's Loot. Give you some more plugs there. And yeah, just was able to finally get this book signed. I think I have a couple copies of this one. So this one I might actually send in to get graded, since it is signed now, and it is in pretty good condition. So that's it. That's all I've got to share for this week. I've actually got a video that's another one of my rare videos that's going to be under 10 minutes long, so that's pretty awesome. So thank you for watching. Feel free to comment in the comments section below. Feel free to subscribe, like, share. You know, if you're gonna do a sort of video like this, definitely post a link in the comment section so I can check it out as well. I will also also post a link to my Instagram page, where I post basically nothing but comic book stuff. A few other things as well, but it's mostly like 90% comic book stuff from my collection. So I will see you guys on Thursday with another weekly haul video. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and have a good first part of your week. See you later.